You can open up the masking exercise project to go through this example, or you can go to the samples folder and bring in the 4 masking exercise samples. So what we've got here is drum, bass, guitar and vocal tracks. Okay, and on each one I've placed an EQ8, which is a more sophisticated equalizer, and also a spectrum, which is a frequency analyzer, so it shows graphically the frequency content of audio. Now, we talked about it last week. If you have 2 tracks whose dominant frequency range is similar, so I'll show you on this chart. In an ideal world, we'd have each instrument split up into its own frequency range, so there'd never be overlapping, there'd never be any problem with instruments getting in each other's way. So the bass would live down here, the kick would sit snugly into this space, and the piano would be here. That instruments don't just live in their own dominant frequency range, they have a dominant frequency range where most of their energy lies. So the bass obviously is mostly going to sit down here, but some of the extraneous noises like pick sound or the whatever it might be. So in the kick drum, you've got the low end thud, but you've also got the click of the beater hitting the skin, so it actually extends very high as well as very low. And basically all these instruments are going to pile up on top of each other and mask each other. So if you have 2 instruments that have a lot where the dominant frequency range is similar, it's going to result in a lack of clarity. So in our example, the guitar and the bass both have a lot going on in the 100 to 500 hertz range. So if you look at the spectrum analysis for the bass, there's a lot going on down here, and if you look at the same for the guitar, quite a lot going on here as well. So in the next video, we're going to have a look at how the EQ8 can be used to selectively cut the volume, not of the entire guitar track, but just in this sort of range here and below, so that the bass has more space to breathe.